I always used to help my mom, whether it was fixing stuff around the house or like my sister's getting something new and me having to put it together. My parents always gave me that task. I think just having that motive and having that passion of, all right, once I get this started, I'm not going to stop until it's finished. I think that's what drove me and led me to this new up-and-coming project with Salty Donut.
My name's Andy. I'm the co-founder and CEO of the Salty Donut, based in South Florida. You guys play Miami next. And getting ready to gear up toward expanding nationally. I think what's worked really great about the dynamic between Tim and our team is before being a shareholder, before being involved with Salty, he was just a customer.
I'll just always go to Salty Donut every other day.
Running cedar, kind of like the outside is,
okay.
And then we'll frame
I've known Andy through a mutual friend. I was pitching it to him about, do they have any partners? Have they ever talked about thinking about expanding? And as the years went on, we became really good friends, and the offer came to me and I immediately took it.
We see a lot of opportunity in Texas, and then it kind of all came together really organically with Tim getting traded to the Mavs, this kind of being his new hometown, but also being from Miami. So it kind of just made perfect sense to bring a little bit of home to Dallas.
You know, I think the concept of communities definitely changed from city to city. Me being raised in Miami, going to school in Michigan, and playing in a big city in New York, in Atlanta, back to New York, now here in Dallas. Community is everything, and just being able to come here and Dallas showing me love and support and accepting me for who I am, it really helps me out a lot. My dad played here in early 2000s, and everything's improved, gotten a lot better. Just being able to come around here, walk around, see people mingle, it's a family atmosphere.
We were driving, and every building we saw, for the most part, had Michael Rareshide outside of the building. And we very quickly realized that he's just kind of the go-to guy in Bishop Arts.
The Bishop Arts District here in Dallas is an area that has a lot of commercial development, a lot of residential development. Most of our spaces don't even actually hit the market. We have a lot of people that are on basically what I have is like a running wait list.
Two photorealistic renders, not just for
So when I was approached by Andy, I had 2 spaces that had just become available and 1 space that we had had on the market for about 30 days. What Andy and Tim were looking for was about 2,500 square feet, which was larger than the other vacancies that we had on the market. And so naturally, we kind of leaned that route because they can kind of customize the space for their use. All right, well, it's been a while since you guys have been here. We've gotten a lot of things done. Obviously, the lease is in place, and the landlord's been doing some of this build out that we're kind of seeing here.
Last time I was here, I was with Andy, and none of this was here. The roofing was completely shot. I mean, none of this nice concrete, everything wasn't here.
Yep.
It was some character, you could see the potential.
We've added a lot of infrastructure with the plumbing, and then with the restrooms, with the coffee bar set up.
It's the ugly part, but it's necessary,
It's the
right?
most important part.
It's the most important part.
It's the behind the scenes part.
We've kept the infrastructure for the faux roof or the original structure
Love it.
from like the 1920s.
So, Mike, for the roofing, is it going to be exposed, or are you all covering this, or what's the
Sure.
plan?
So I think the plan is for the landlord to get it to a point where we've got some wood slats in here,
Yeah.
but then that's the part that we're going to then end up passing over to you guys to kind of
Correct.
make it your own.
Helping out with the vision and, asking questions, and having partners, is always key. I've had partners all my life, really, with the team, and everything's not done with only one person. You need help. It goes not only on the court, but when you're doing businesses, and you have to, rely on the people that you're partnering with in order to get the job done. Everybody has a task. Just being able to pick the minds of other people that you're doing the business with makes everything a lot easier, just because you're not really doing everything by yourself.
And as a big feature for the area is your own private parking lot.
You always have to have that backbone and that person, that's always a part of it, make sure everything is running, and that's what Mike is doing. He's doing a fantastic job.
He really is.
Just seeing it from how it was before to now with the plumbing, with all the ventilation and all the designs coming together, you start to appreciate it and you start to visualize it, but you also see it takes time. You have to be patient and just trust the process. Joel Embiid said it best.
A city that does 10 months out of the year win patios.
When I saw this, I know how people are here in the city on a Sunday or on a weekend. They wake up for Sunday, whether it's a brunch, whether it's to watch football, whether it's to be with family. So grab a donut, grab a coffee, mingle, sit outside. I mean, it's the best of both worlds here.
It is.
It's an honor to own a place in Dallas and be part of a family, a culture from where you grew up and, from where your roots are. Investment means belief in something that you love. I mean, this is gonna be my first time ever doing something like this. So doing it with a confident group, people I could call my friends for a long time, it's gonna go a long way.